Welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first episode of my top 5 series I'll be starting on this channel. Just before the video starts, I'd like to ask you guys to leave feedback on whether or not I should continue this series or really just stick to guides on this channel. Today's episode will be on the top 5 best cards from the recently released expansion, Age of Discovery. Keep in mind, this is the top 5 best cards in my opinion. If you guys disagree with it, that's fine. Feel free to leave a comment with your lists. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the new expansion. Coming in at number 5, we have the face of this expansion itself, Levia Dragon Daedalus. This card is a level 7 water type sea serpent monster with 2600 attack and 1500 defense. With the effect, you can send one face up Ummy card you control to the graveyard and destroy all other cards on the field. I put this as number 5 for its extremely powerful effect once it's placed onto the board. Once it's placed onto the board, it's pretty much guaranteed to do 2600 damage to your opponent's life points because they'll have no blockers and no spell cards. Plus this card combos with just about every card in this expansion. There are a ton of cards that are used to bring out high level creatures really early and easily. Once this card has hit the board, there is such a high chance your opponent will just hit the concede button right there. Coming in at number 4, I have put Piercing Moray. This is a level 4 water type fish monster. With the effect, once per turn you contribute one fish, sea serpent or aqua type monster. This card gains 600 attack. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. With base stats of 1500 attack and 500 defense. I put this card at number 4 because if it's placed on the board and your opponent does not deal with it on the turn it's played, it is going to snowball out of control. Even tributing just one creature has already made this card have over 2000 attack. This card is insanely strong. Having cards like reinforcements and sphere creepos in your deck is almost guaranteed to make this thing start snowballing. And once this thing started, your opponent is in for a world of hurt. Now before I reveal which card I've placed as number 3, I'm just going to let you know now I have no clue how to pronounce its name, but I'll give it my best shot. Coming in at number 3 is the trap card Mitch's. This card has the effect, you can activate this card when your monster is sent from the field to the graveyard, destroy one monster on the field. This card is very comparable to the card Order to the Charge, and is on this list because it's extremely flexible. This card can be used to destroy just about any monster during either player's turn, and will just about always give you a very good value trade. You can play your level 1, 100 attack, 100 defense sheep onto the board, have it trade into a blue eyes white dragon and have them both kill each other. The value this card can create is just insane, and that is why it is number 3 on the list. Coming in at number 2 we have the card Cost Down. This is the spell card with the ability discard one card until the end phase, reduce the levels of all monsters in your hand by 2, even after they are summoned. Now this card is just absolutely disgusting, it's insane. Any level 6 monsters you have in your deck, such as a Judgeman for example, are now just level 4, don't need any tributes or anything to play them. This card allows you to get strong minions onto the board without having to have a previous board state, which is just, it's insane. Plus it even has the bonus effect of once they're on the board they still have their level lowered, which can be used to combo with a few different cards that use like level 2 monsters only, for example. Like if you have Cost Down in your hand and any other level 6 monster on turn 1, you can just play it. Turn 1 level 6 monster. This card is insane. Not much more need to be said about it. Coming in at number 1 we have Big Wave Small Wave. This is the spell card with the ability destroy all face up water monsters you control, then you can special summon water monsters you control from your hand up to the number of monsters you destroyed by this effect. Holy shit, this card is absolutely disgusting. It is busted. You can play just some shitty level 2 water monster from your hand, activate this card and instantly upgrade it to a Levia Dragon for example. This card it's nutty, it is just insane. Like it's already broken being able to do this with just one monster, but the fact that you can do it with as many water monsters on the board as you like is just, it is just insane. Similar to the previous card on this list, Cost Down, this card allows you to play tribute minions without having to have had a prior board state set up from the turn before. You don't have to have minions on the board ready and set up to be tributed from the turn before. You can play a minion and then tribute it this turn to play your Daedalus. This card is absolutely just disgusting, and in a way allows you to pretty much cheat the whole ritual system. It is just, yeah, this card is got an insane power level, which is why it's number 1 on the list. Well guys, that was pretty much it for this episode of Top 5. Did you agree with my list? Did you disagree? Leave in the comments below your lists. I'm very curious to see what you guys think of the new cards in the expansion. Also, please leave feedback on this video to know if I should continue this series or just stick to only guides on this channel. Your feedback is very helpful. Well guys, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you all next week.